Hello, hello, hello. Today we're messing around on the Berserker. We've got the buffs that have recently come out for console. Finally, it only took them forever. So blasting got changed, the animation got updated, as well as we now get the 15 AP buff or 16 AP buff in Awakening. So we don't need to use FD anymore as a pre-awaken kind of, pre-engage buff. Now we can just kind of pop and then we have it, we just one punch and it's good to go. Super nice quality of life, and it's overall a positive change for many other reasons, but the quality of life is definitely more than adequate. The damage also got updated for PvE, and it also does pretty good damage in PvP as well. It's a super core thing to do with Berserker. Whereas like the normal combo consisted of, something like this, that, I've already broken the habit of like FD, and my automatic default is to go into blasting now. But yeah, like the old combo would consist of like ground lifting, seismic split shot, that kind of thing. So you would go something like this, and then you go bop, 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 and then you would go, usually that was kind of like the insta kill combo for the most part. If you get a grab off. Now you don't really need to do that, and you can kind of just, you can grab from literally any facet, right? And just like you just go into this, and it's just basically a wrap from here at that point. It's really good. It's really good from a damage perspective, quality of life and everything. And for PvE, it's nuts. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but overall blasting is huge now and super core on like everything that you do Berserker related. You are always going to use blasting in your combo now. If you get like a general disarray, bop, 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 and then you just, there you go, like dead. Like they're most likely dead off of that. Some other changes that we did receive is we can now use general disarray from pre-awaken. So we can do something like this now, which is really, really cool off the hotbar. That's actually very positive. Another thing that we can do is Earth Divide. We can also do this off the hotbar. Super nice. Those ones are really positive changes, but there's like specific ways you have to use them in order for it to be valuable. Like for example, right? Feral Stampede on PC, they can do mouse movement and redirect where they run. Whereas like for us on console, we don't have that luxury of using mouse movement. So what General Disarray from Pre-Awaken does is opens up an avenue for a secondary CC that's reliable. So let's say I go past this guy, right, with Feral Stampede. What I can do is shake off to the side and then General Disarray and then go into a combo. So as you can see, it kind of, pseudo mouse movement, if you will. It's not exactly perfect, and it's not the best thing in the world, but it is a nice alternative for the fact that we can't redirect our Feral Stampede. If you are quick enough, you can, make this work. I've tested it a couple times where you can literally Feral Stampede right past somebody, and then they're still stiffed long enough for you to get the shake off into General Disarray. And it's a pretty good, combo starter if you want to go that route. There are some cases, it's unprotected as hell, just because Feral Stampede into General Disarray, not exactly something you're using in small or large scale, but or just really any fight where there's multi people targets all around. Not super ideal, very unprotected, but like in a 1v1 scenario, definitely worth using for a quick engage. You also have to factor in like resists and whatnot, because they might resist the General Disarray. But even if they do, you could just do something like this where you go into that and then just grab them up if you have to. Like you can be pretty quick with it. It's just more of like a reposition tool. If you get the KD that's or the float, that's really good. But I think you just have to be reactionary enough to get to the point where you're just immediately going to go into Smackdown, or you're going to go into rooting, whatever you want to do. But you just have to be on that ball where that like if you have to notice that float right away, which is kind of a little irritating, because you just in that split second could decide whether or not, if you're fighting like a grab class, they could grab you or you could grab them. But if you get the float and then you decide to reactionary grab instead, it's kind of like, well, you just CC capped him, so you better hope you kill them with this combo. So kind of little hit and miss in that area, but it is a nice alternative to have, mouse movement a little bit here, so that way you can do some damage. Now, as for the Earth Divide change as well, that we can use this in Pre-Awaken, this one's really good because we can chain CCs together. So let's, or not chain CCs, but like chain protections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Core Seismic. Now this gives us a KD on Seismic, which is super nice. So I'm going to show you what we can do with this. So we want to engage, right? Boom, SA, iframe, SA, and then seismic, right? So full protected engage with earth divide as a slow, leading into the seismic cancel, which if they get hit by it, it's a KD. Not to mention if they get hit by split shot, also if it's on good hits, second KD. So that's a super good option. So the moment you come out of Lava Piercer, it's literally SA, iframe, SA, forward guard, and then unprotected. So go like this, that, and then you can just go immediately. Like you have that small gap for seismic. So it's pretty cool. It doesn't necessarily mean I would use core seismic, to be fair, because you know, theoretically you could just get the KD off of what do you call it, split shot. So it's not really super necessary, but I do think that it holds some merit if you want to have like double KDs in case of resist or anything like that. I mean, hell, even if you go like this, like I said, off of the what do you call it, the fucking word here, off of seismic into split shot, you could get the KD that way. So it works all the same. If I'm being honest, it just more is like a preference thing. So as you can see, with split shot, we can still get that, you know, knock there and go into whatever combo you want to start from that point. So overall, some really positive changes from a quality of life standpoint, as well as just really nutty buffs. I do want to kind of focus on blasting here because I think this is the highlight of the change, because now FD is kind of just not really necessary. And I mean, you know, before you were just doing all of this like pre-buffing before an engage and everything, and it's like, damn, I got to do a lot. Whereas now you can just go, oh, all right, cool, 16 AP, and then you just throw one punch, and then you've got your attack speed, you've got your AP, and you don't even have to leave awakening. So that's super nice. It's great for, you know, range engages too. Like if you're fighting in node wars or any large scale facet, you can just, you know, pop this, all right, and then you just kind of, you know, you've already got the buff engage and everything. You can just, you know, keep that up at all times too, which is very nice. So now the combo is going to consist of like just whatever it is you think is going to make a lot of sense. For me, I kind of like using headbutt now as the main way to get into what do you call it, awakening. So what I'll do is you grab, right, let the smackdown right out, bop bop, and there you go. Like they're dead off of that. If they have, you know, they could be 401 DP and then they're dying off of that shit. Just add a slugfest to the end of that and you're good. I mean, seriously, it's that simple. Just, you know, bop, 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 boom. And just right here, bam, slap, boop, bop, dead. You just, whoever that is dead. I'll go ahead and show some examples and clips of that. I was messing around with some friends and just kind of going over the changes. But yeah, it's nutty. What the fuck? Oh my God. Hold on. So just... What the fuck is this, Frankie?
Let me just see that shit with my my 383.
Oh yeah, you
do that shit to me.
Okay. Oh my good God! That's 383?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Hold on. So like,
yeah, I'm supposed to be tanky, bro.
Yeah, hold up. So you said you're 383 right now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do the full combo. So it's like,
Jesus,
bro, you died at like split shot.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So what if
that's
I do
a little intense, bro.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's literally, dude.
Fucking feral stampede.
Yeah, it looks like you can literally do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't know. Yo, this is crazy. Well, so I'm just standing up. How much does this do? I mean, it's sizable. Obviously, this is never practical. That's ridiculous damage. What's the highest DP you can get?
Pretty high. Wonder what it is with the.
Let's go a little higher.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Just a light 487.
487? Okay.
Yeah, 487. Yeah, something light.
Okay.
Let's throw that on there. Oh my God, bro. That is hilarious.
Wow. He's 487? What?
That's crazy.
That's what block too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nutty. Yeah, I mean, like you get out of it, but like I think if I just let it ride out, I think you would die. But
yeah,
I'm, like,
if you just
canceling it.
Maybe something else.
Yeah. I think I think I'm just let it ride. Go ahead, do it again. Block. Yeah, I mean
Crazy.
that's kind of just crazy damage, to be honest. That's nutty. That's 480. What was that?
487.
I would grab like this and then go bop bop. And I mean, like, that just absolutely fucking decimates, like, for no reason. So it's like you lose the 13% EVA, and then I gain 15% accuracy. Coupled with my actual accuracy, it's about almost 1,000 accuracy, pretty much, with the 30% increase. And then with your debuff, make it 45. And I mean, I don't even need it either, by the way. Like, if I just catch you like this, I mean, like, you're dust. Like, it doesn't even, like unless Eva kicks in and RNG's on your side and you evade one of the bigger hits, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Then like it's so easy to catch with that now too. It's literally fucking retarded. Like, look at that shit. Like, what do you fucking do? Like, I just, that's crazy. Like, let's say this, and then I would just, like, what? What's one ability? What is this?
What they do to you, bro? What they do to you?
So it's like I go pop.
They made you into a monster.
I mean, literally, like, that's crazy. That is that much damage. Wait, so wait, hold on. What if I do this combo? Hold on. Let me see. With full heal, I could let you full heal real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna go, this. You're gonna actually kill someone off of that. That's kind of nuts. I did it a little sloppy just to kind of. Just because I didn't even like figure that out, but like, Jesus Christ, man, that shit is nuts.
Slowing him in his face.
Bruh.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ, bro.
The back pedal grab, baby.
Bruh. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's pretty crazy. You just kind of have to figure out how you want to utilize this. I pretty much use it in every way still. Like, if I grab like this, I'm still using FD because, oh, of course, fucking frame stutter, Jesus Christ. But I mean, I still do it in the same way where I get the grab and, you know, I'll use like headbutt into fucking Storming Beast, and then I'll go into FD because, like, it's a good way to get into you know, Awakening. So like this, that, bop, bop, and then bam, bam. There you go. Like, it's a decent way to still get into it because FD does cancel into that. You could also theoretically forego the entirety of FD, and you could just do general disarray now. So you could do something like, you know, this. I go to the side, bop, bop, bam, something like that. That's also an option too. Again, this is like just day one of me checking out the changes, so I'm not exactly mechanically sound on it. I've just broken the FD habit where I'm constantly using it, but there are many avenues that I feel like you can take with this you know, change. So just depends on how you want. All you want to do is be able to get into Awakening to use blasting as much as possible in the most clean and effective way. Is sort of the kind of go-to here. You can also do this from like Rock Smash 2. This is also a good one. I use Headbutt for this scenario because it's just super good for Eva Shred and kind of crazy, if I'm being honest. So the next thing that I kind of want to focus on again is also blasting too, but this is from the PvE standpoint. I actually think that Awakening Berserker is very viable for grinding. Is it better than Succession? I think it depends on where you're grinding. I would not use Awakening at a place like, let's say, Sulfur Mines or Centaurs. Obviously, this Succession is superior in every aspect at low end. But if you're like at Star's End, right? Or even Turos. I mean, I was grinding Turos earlier, and honestly, it was super comfortable. I wasn't, you know, mashing all kinds of buttons. It didn't give me arthritis. Like, it wasn't bad. And for the fact of the matter is, I don't actually even know what the Awakening combo would be. Hell, my add-ons were even scuffed as shit too. Like, I just threw on some random shit that I think might work. And it's just, you know, it does so much damage. Now, I mean, seriously, like, all I'm doing 90% of the time is running core blasting, which we'll talk about this here in a moment, just because I do have some opinions on this. But like core blasting, right, for the forward guard for PvE. And what you do is you go into blasting, ground lift, seismic, split shot, slugfest, and by that time, usually the mobs are like almost dead. Like, I mean, just this right here is absolutely ridiculous. Then you can go into scatter shot, go into Titan blow afterwards, and You know, I like to use a little bit of Feral Stampede for movement and things like that. Overall, it's just a super nice, comfortable grind. Like I said, is it more APM than Succession? Absolutely, absolutely. But for a person like me, for example, I like an interactive grind. That's why you never really saw me grinding on Succession, or you always see me on Warrior, is because it's an interactive grind. It's not finger breaking all the shit anymore, and it's just now interactive enough to where I could grind on my Berserker pretty comfortably and not have any complaints. I really do enjoy just kind of grinding on the Berserker now in Awakening. It's very fun, keeps me fresh on my combos and my movement abilities. It's really comfy, and I honestly have no complaints, especially from a person that likes to enjoy a little bit of button mashing here and there while I'm grinding to keep me entertained. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any tips, tech that I may have missed or don't know about, feel free to drop them down below. I'm always down to learn and trying to figure out what the fuck's happening, because I swear to God, I'm always learning something different on this character every day. Shit, even Guido too. I remember Guido was like, hey bro, did you know you could fucking do frenzied winds out of Feral Stampede? And I'm like, wait, you didn't know that? Like, I swear to God, I'm just learning random things, and we're all just learning random things every single day. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.